Okay, good evening and welcome to RaceStation.net TV for round 4 of the F2 League on RaceStation.net. This week, the round coming from Baku in Azerbaijan. My name is Vernon 1991, and I will be joined by my normal co-commentator SH Racing 54. He's just pending on him signing on and joining the lobby. As I speak, he's just come online right now. So as soon as he joins the commentary, sets up his stream and is in the game lobby, we will be making a start. We have 12 drivers with us tonight, so that will mean Q1 will be skipped, so the drivers have been advised and they will be expected to input their setup and then retire immediately to go straight to Q2, where they will officially start qualifying from that point on. My illustrious co-commentator has just joined us. Hello.
Hardly illustrious.
Are you well?
I am well, yes. Well, cold, but I'm
Cold,
well.
yes. You've done well to make it back in the time you have, to be honest. So while Stephen gets all set up and joins the lobby, as we know, Baku, probably one of the few tracks on the calendar where a odd result could occur and anything could happen, considering that you need considerably low aero for this track, yet a wall is never ever too far away, especially through the middle sector at the castle section. The lobbies are obviously set to ghosting on, so if people do crash, cars do ghost. However, as we've noticed with this game, the ghosting doesn't occur straight away. There tends to be a good second or two delay between a car hitting a wall or spinning to it actually ghosting. So that could, as we can now begin, that could provide some interesting situations, potentially race-changing incidents. If that was to occur, probably not too similar to what we just witnessed in the F1.
Yeah, it was a bit unfortunate, that was. But I mean, Force India Mercedes to the rescue.
The skeptics as always. Yeah, rather unfortunate what we witnessed just now in the Brazil Grand Prix. I won't give too much away for those that may have not seen it, especially for those who don't have the ability to watch Sky Sports. It'll obviously be on later on. Highlights on channel.
Oh my god, this is the first time I've just realised this. Oh, okay.
What?
This came up with a bandwidth issue.
On
not on the stream, on the game, not stream.
On the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had that once or twice.
First time in either league we see a Williams.
Yes, we have had a new driver join us, Luke Bailey 14, being a username. He has joined or taken a seat in the Williams. He is a friend of J19's. It was J19 who got Luke into contact with me to get him interested in the league and signed up and racing. I have not seen any track time from this guy whatsoever. Ooh, it's looking rather cloudy.
That looks a bit cloudy.
Yeah, I've not seen any track time from Luke at all, so I have no information. I have no
it's ultra
research.
soft, medium here, isn't it? Or ultra soft, super's medium. But ultra super's soft. Sorry.
I believe so.
Who are we missing then?
We don't have either Toro Rosses this evening. Both YR and Pushman couldn't make it. Callum Rose couldn't make it either in the Ferrari. And I have not heard anything from Comrie in the Renault either. So those would be the 3 drivers will be up to 15. We would be up to 16 when Mayhem's teammates joins.
Next race it should be, shouldn't it?
Hopefully next race, if not definitely after the Christmas break, it will definitely be. It's either within the next 2 rounds.
Well, no, because you got Canada after, not after this one, after the race after that. You got Spain. Well, we won't be doing Canada, will we? With this Christmas break.
Well, then basically what will be, we've got Spain next, and then Monaco, and then it's the Christmas break.
Oh, that's it.
And then yes, so we've got 3 rounds left. And then we have our Christmas break, which effectively for both leagues is pretty much 1 month off. I'm
trying to work this out. Do we get to do Canada, or do both of leagues miss Canada?
No, we still do Canada. We just have a 1 month gap between races.
You know that, I know that, but is Canada before? Canada
it's after
before,
the Christmas break. It's after.
Okay, but is it before for F2?
No, both after. Monaco's the last round before Christmas for both rounds, for both leagues.
Right, okay, that's what I was trying to get at.
Which I said 3 times.
Shut up. Great day. We've got a chaotic race coming up. We don't want to fall out now.
We've had enough fallings out based on online games we've been playing earlier on today anyway. So everyone has retired, which is good. Hopefully it means everyone's put in their setup. I have been informed it's a dry race,
right,
which will cheer most people up.
Mm-hmm.
But that does not mean we will be exempt from any action or potential carnage. As I said earlier, due to the style of the track, it makes it very, very tricky to get right for is it 53 laps, I want to say? Right.
Sounds right, doesn't it?
So, as we know it's a dry race, I would expect people to be coming out fairly sharpish. But what tyres? I mean, we've got, there you go, we've got drivers selecting super softs, we've got Dave, who's selected the soft. So
you can see a few different tyres in this because the rears wear so badly here. And
of course, I will have to mention as well, this was discussed during the week with FIA and such regarding the rule on how to approach the pit lane entrance, because here there is a proper designated white line between the pit lane entrance and the racetrack, whereas on the previous races up till now it's not really been anything to worry about. So the way the drivers have been informed, and basically as per the regulations for real life, if they are intending to pit, they have to ensure they have all 4 wheels to the left-hand side of the solid white line on the approach to the pit lane entrance. However, in regards to, it was mentioned as well regarding the little chicane bit in the pit lane entrance as if you go to the left-hand side of the pit wall, it was basically decided it would be too difficult to police to go up over having 2 pairs of eyes. It was so much in the wall. So
nearly already. That's the one problem we got. It's a very, very, very quick street track.
Yes.
It's quicker than Valencia.
So
used to be.
The chicane in the pit lane entrance, the drivers are free to navigate that as they wish. We've just basically decided to, if the game does penalise it, anyone for doing, cutting too much in the corner or whatever.
Oh, well, let's see where the pit lane line is. It is there. Okay.
So that solid white line you just saw on the left-hand side as Salman passed it, all drivers must be to the left of that to go into the pits, but also they cannot go fully into that line and continue a lap.
Correct.
So if they're fully committed inside the white line, they must pit. Otherwise they'll be...
now, if you have 2 wheels over your line, that's
2 wheels is fine if you're committing to doing another lap. 2 wheels is not fine if you're coming into the pits, because you're allowed obviously 2 wheels outside of the white line
So in a mitigating circumstances, then, putting a scenario in, we have a drag race to the line. The car overtaking enters the pit lane entry commitment line and passes before the checkered flag line.
In theory, I mean, in theory, it's deemed as not allowed because it'd be like if there was grass there, you wouldn't see people committing down to that side.
Correct.
It's technically not the track. I mean, we actually saw it for anyone. We actually saw it in the Grand Prix just now when I believe Bottas was lapping a car coming down towards the pit straight. He tried committing to the left, but would have ended up fully within the white line of the pit lane entrance. He would have been penalised. Back out of it. So, if you're committing to an overtake, you have to ensure you're not.
We don't also know what a quick lap time is as well. We'd like to point this out as well. We don't know.
Yes, so...
Someone's completed the first one, 42.3.
42.3.
Immediately beaten by 39.0.
I will explain as well regarding your point there, Stephen. If two drivers are side by side, and the driver on the right-hand, the right-hand car of the two of them going side by side, if it forces the car and it's inside, fully within the four lines, it will be deemed as pushing them off the track. Because it's actually track limits. So people will not be allowed to force.
So right, okay then. So yeah, I mean, it's highly unlikely for a drag race
at that
they'll
point.
go to the left at that point. You'd more likely probably go to the right.
Yes.
But if then the person starts squeezing the person to the left into the wall, that would mean then that the person who pushed the person into the pit lane commitment line
would be deemed as forcing the driver off the track.
Yeah, we have to keep an eye on that, especially during the race as well. So that's going to be an interesting one. Starman's crashed.
Tired, he's crashed.
Crashed. Lap time's gone all the way down to the bottom.
He has. I think
been Charlie's doing another out lap, which is interesting because he's just got around again.
No, 2 minutes. 2 minute lap. He's obviously made an error. He's done a 2 minute point.
Yeah, but he's not going quickly though. Now.
Unless he's... Oh, Dave's crashed as well.
That was my point.
Now, is that a second slow lap, or has he made an error?
I watch him go by the start line.
Oh, there's Dave! Oh, Dave's crashed at turn 3. As Charlie navigated his ghosted car. It didn't look like it was ghosted for a second.
Seems like Ultrasoft seems to be the preferred tyre to start. Although saying that, Supes has selected the Supersoft, and normally the McLarens follow each other. Soulman crashed on the way to where Mayhem's just gone through. We saw a bit of front wing there. This is obviously just to get through to Q3. You'd imagine here, deployment and battery is quite an important, quite demanding here.
I mean, we haven't done any testing because some people may know, some people may not know. You and I are not familiar at this race.
I don't think this isn't a quick lap. 41.3. Michael C's lap of a 39.0 might be a genuinely quick lap, and Mayhem had to do 2 laps.
But yeah, I suspect that you won't be able to get around the entire lap in hot lap mode because there's a lot of flat out get through.
I think you can. I think looking at J19 here, although I don't know whether or not this is a good lap or not. 35.5 for a first sector by the way.
Bloody Sounds is a 35.3 first sector.
But first sector is just the run to turn 3. I know,
two turns and
do another 40, I think. 39.9. On the super soft tyre. Five.
Not a bad lap time from him, actually.
Who's just crashed? Someone's had an issue. Right, Soups is out on the track and is about to do a lap time. His first sector was a 36.0. So this could be a 40 or 41.
40, I think. He's
41,
40.8.
40.8.
So for the likes of Madman, Matey Boy and White, all they have to, that was close to Matey Boy in turn 1. They just have to beat a 42.3 to get through.
Yeah.
Because Dave hasn't set a time, and Soulman, if they beat that, well, then Soulman and Dave will be 11th and 12th, and the 2 drivers out. So that's the.
So it's effectively. So someone else has had an issue in sector 1.
I think that's White. Soup, sorry, going slow, having just set his lap. But at least we've actually got a target lap time that is not going to be moving.
Right, Matey Boy 35.5 per sector on the Super Soft match J19. J19 is your sort of marker point for Super Soft runners.
Ooh, locking the rears into the car section. Wide.
Ooh, that's 4 wheels off, surely, isn't it?
That is, in theory,
invalidation.
Invalidated lap because he's gone forward off. There's debris there on the outside.
Yeah, that's from Soulman's crash.
That's Soulman. Yeah, that was 4 wheels off. But in theory, that lap he should back out on his lap. But we keep an eye on that to be improved further than we go through anyway.
This is, I don't know actually, it's not looking particularly quick. 28, 40, yeah. 40.6.
But
that,
we'll keep an eye
time
on
from J19 pretty quick. We've got to keep an eye on Madman now. Madman's on the Ultra Softs.
He's on the Ultra Soft and he's on his out lap. So
that's interesting. McLaren has split, Mayhem's out again. As well, so Luke Bailey. I used to have a friend called Jack Bailey, who's always calling me Short Bailey. I'll try and avoid doing that. Whee! So this is the crucial one. Where? What?
Oh, I'm just going to say good evening to Mr. Beaker, who's watching my stream. That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Where are you? Good Lord, where are you? That's interesting as well. Have you noticed Charlie may have actually noticed the 2 drivers that crashed and all he had to do was get in?
Well, he's not through at the moment though.
He is through, because he's 9th.
No, but you've got to think of it, Soulman is actually technically 8th.
I don't think it... No, I don't think so, because his time would still be above White's.
Yeah, but what the game does, it puts him down to the bottom of the top 10 if he's going through, regardless of his position. So technically, Charlie is 10th right now, and if Madman improves, Charlie would be the one going out, and then Soulman would technically get through, but then not be able to take part in Q3. Charlie,
you have to keep an eye on people's interpretation of track limits with that chicane.
Charlie's gone out
on an outlap now. I didn't see what Madman's first second time was, admittedly. It was a 34.9. Right, yeah, but we don't know what Michael C did. So we don't actually know what the bench is. All we know what the lap time is.
The disappointment is just about alright as well. So he's just going to run out of the top of the line. 4, 5, 6, 39.1.
Ooh.
Game on.
What do you think the delta time is between all that Luke Bailey has improved to a 40.8?
Well, there you go. See, look, there's the graphic now. Charlie is now below Soulman again.
Yes, you're right. Yes.
So Charlie is out.
Oh, man to the wall! How the heck did Mayhem get away with that?
One fortunate thing for these guys is obviously damages on fall, not simulation.
Yes, if he was even so, how the hell did he get away with that?
I'm going to keep an eye on Charlie. He's just about to start
Literally.
a lap now.
Literally, he hit the castle section wall head on.
The good thing, well, head on as in nose in rather than wheel in.
Nose in, yes.
That might have saved him.
But was turning at the same time though. He didn't actually physically stop. He sort of hit the wall while turning, and the wall pushed him round the corner, if that makes sense.
Right. Charlie's on a lap now. He needs to beat. Technically, he needs to beat White. It's actually White on a 43.1 at the moment. It's the target lap time.
No, it's a... Yes, it is. Yes, sorry. Yes.
You need to learn the graphics.
That's very confusing, that. Why don't they just leave the lap time where it is?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's a lot more easier rather than just leave it being really confusing.
White is staying in the pits now, so White cannot improve.
35.4 first sec for Charlie, so that's half a second.
There's a lot of curve there. That's unsettled the car. This is the crucial bit. This is where all the time primarily can be won or lost. Awkward. Using all the available track, that was fine.
They're pushing the boundaries there.
They are pushing the boundaries. Did we get that stall?
Just about, but misses the curb crucially.
Where does this put
Absolutely there,
How
actually.
do you know who's doing it? I'm still... I don't know if it's just my screen, but does it like you used to left?
The deployment might be not as bad as we thought then. Might be more engine related.
This will get Charlie through.
39.4. That's not bad.
And that does mean White is out of Q2.
Yes.
So we're only going to have a top 9 scoot out with Soulman having destroyed his car.
Charlie might as well retire now.
Yeah, Charlie might as well retire. He's the only one out there and he's through. So he might as well just press retire. And I suspect he is going to do the official in-lap. That's a good point. I'll also, considering one of our certain viewers watching, I will give a shout out to the old git, Mr. Demon Racer, for his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Miss Your Demon. We won't mention them. We won't mention the age, but put it this way: if it was Roman numerals, might need 2 pages.
I think we'd lose ourselves if we try converting his age into binary.
Well, this is the thing, you see, because I'm trying to work out the Roman numerals. Is it K? He's very close to.
Oh, he said thanks, but I think that's going to be a follow-up message in a minute. So Charlie is, I think, going to box it. And this will be the demo, hopefully, as well, of how you're meant to take the pit lane.
Yeah. Well, we'll have a look first.
Well, yeah, we'll have a look, but no pressure, Charlie.
Or is he going to complete the lap? He's going to complete the lap.
Yeah, so
I think that's the correct way, because otherwise it might take a few more seconds for it to count through. So.
Demon heading your direction, so you can feel Demon.
Bothered. It's in your streams, not mine.
Right, so it looks like game on at the top. Charlie not being too far behind, but unfortunately White, I'm not sure if he thought that because Soulman had crashed he would go through, but unfortunately he finds himself out of qualifying. Soulman won't be able to participate.
But starts on brand new tyres for White, and that might be an advantage.
Yeah, that's the one issue for Soulman. He's crashed, but he has to start on those ultras. He technically made it into Q3, so Soulman is committed to those ultra
We've got
tyres.
3 drivers starting on the Supers. McLaren have split strategy, which is interesting. So have Mercedes.
Yeah, White gets free choice now anyway, so he might. There we go, top 9 shootout. Who will be the first to commit?
Probably Michael C. He's normally the first one.
We've got 12 minutes, and this will be it's a long lap.
Oh no, it was a Mercedes.
That will be that'll have to be well, it's J19 or Sky.
Both of them are in. J19.
You have to say on this track, if you're going to do a slowish outlap to look after the tyres, you don't have a lot of time in Q3.
Yeah, it's not the shortest of laps, is it? Because
No.
it's a 1:39.
It's a 1:39,
Will anyone get
1:40.
into the 38?
I would think maybe pole position will sneak into a high 38. I reckon. But I think we're pushing no more than the 38.8 maybe. So we shall see. But if you were say a 1 minute 38 for a fast lap and then a slow lap, you're probably looking around 2 minutes. That's 5.5 minutes of a 12-minute session for one run. So we're looking maybe 6 minutes, and some people aren't even out yet.
No, so I'm committing either to a 1 lap. So we're definitely certain it's at least 2 stops here.
I would have thought so.
At least.
So
Looking at how badly the rear tyres wear here, you want to get off that ultra soft tyre as soon as possible and get onto either. Probably want to try and get the soft tyre to work. Preferably.
As you saw with Dave in Q2, I don't know if it was down to the soft tyre or if he made an error. He didn't make it work. In one lap mode. Charlie will be the first.
214, 15 mile an hour.
Just a bit deep. Just about got away with that. And
A
lot of curve. It looks like he get away with doing that.
So it seems like 34 is a quick first sector, followed by sort of maybe a mid to low 15 in the middle sector. It looks like.
So we get the first sector time now.
It'll be a 35,
35.3.
But Charlie was a 35.5 in his own, and possibly probably clawed time back later in the lap.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet.
That looked quite aggressive.
Yeah, J19. What's the exit here like? Legal.
Again, on the limit, but legal.
Pushing, but legal. Ooh, this looks good. Oh.
15.3.
Yeah. This will be a low 39, I think.
Pretty smooth, and it's now trying to find the shortest route to the line. DRS are on all of the employment use, and it's a 39.1.
So, right at low 39.
What about Madman? He's got his lap now.
Michael C's further round. What's his like? Oh, easily legal, Michael C. Very legal. Only crossing the line on his right-hand tyres. Nowhere even remotely close to being questionable.
Madman's first
he tapped the wall though. He's sideways.
Madman's first sector at 34.7.
Yep, same with Michael C. And the 14 in the second sector for Michael C. This will be a 38. Oh, is he in the wall? Michael C's in the wall. Gets away with it.
Again. A little bit less aggressive than J19, but still using a lot of track.
38, 38,
38. And that was including hitting the wall.
on the sweepers at the end.
And the sector 14.3.
Miles faster than that. Miles faster than Michael C.
This will be a low 38. This is a low 38 here. And he's much smoother through them.
Yeah, that's when Michael C hit the wall.
So surely this is going to be enough for pole provisionally. What is it going to be? 35, 36, 37, 37, 9. Wow. He's just blitzed pole position there by nearly pretty much. Pretty much. It's just shy of 9/10. What about Luke Bailey? He's
right, Michael C, what have you now got?
We've got damage on the approach to the castle section here.
Someone's hit the wall then. I wonder if it's Luke Bailey.
No, I've just gone on board with him. He's just navigated that. I'm not sure if he's hit the wall. Might have been Matey Boys. He's come back. I think he's come back in the pit.
Matey Boy hasn't gone out yet.
But Charlie's on an outlap, so it wasn't him. Oh, Soups has smashed the wall. He's now broken his wing.
It's Michael C. It was Michael C. Michael C's missing his right-hand side end plate.
Okay. Soups has also knocked the right-hand side of his wing on the exit of the final castle section.
Why?
Yeah, that's the lack of downforce.
Legal, but
this might be interesting through.
Still flat.
But it's still flat, but no, I think he's going to not be. Put in fifth.
But yeah, easy. 29.9.
Luke Bailey is pitted, so he obviously. Charlie's just starting the lap now. Let's keep an eye on Charlie. And it's turn 1.
He's in PRS 4, you notice. Oh, someone's gone straight on, and McLaren's gone straight on.
That'll have to be Soup. Madden further on the lap.
Batman's just entered pit lane.
Oh, Charlie's slowed down.
He's backed off. I wonder if he's seen he was in 4.
Maybe. There's a Mayhem and Maker Boy exit the pits.
He's got a lot of work to do. I'm surprised that he's that far behind.
319 as well on his outlap in the castle section at the moment.
But to be honest though, this race could be all about survival, as it sometimes is.
We've seen in the past.
Well, so the battle for second is relatively close.
I still think there's more there from Michael C.
I should, that you'd hope so, otherwise Madman's going to run and hide. We'll have to hope for a Force India.
Right, J19 is just coming out onto the final sector now to start his, what will be probably his final run. He might have enough to...
Will Madman come back out?
You would think Madman would come out just to cover it at least. You wouldn't want to stay in the pit lane and see your time get beaten knowing you couldn't do anything about it. J19 starts his lap now. Turn 1 much better than last time. He was a little bit deep last time.
Not as much curb, a lot smoother on the power.
And a long drag down to turn 3. So after turn 3 when the hard work really begins. Really committed through 3. Nice through 4. 35.3 did last time. It's showing
35.3 again.
It's showing exactly the same. I'm not
Less
sure if
curve, that's much smoother.
I'm not sure we're getting accurate graphics here to go into. Right, castle section. A little lock up, but it's fine. Nice tight line. That's much better.
It looks a lot smoother, a lot really under control. The car is performing well.
He got the line good there because it meant he was able to take a nicer line out of the castle section to get on the power early. And this is a 14. That was a 14.
This might go ahead of Michael C here.
Might put him right with Michael C, if not just ahead.
A little bit wide there, but Michael C hit the wall there.
Yeah.
So we don't know whether or not that will hinder his straight line speed.
I think this will be a 38. 38.3. Wow, great lap.
But what will Michael C now do? Leader of the champion wide in turn 4.
Madman has just come out now.
34.7 again.
Madman's got to push on his out that. If he's going to do another run.
First gear being used by Michael C. Whoa, that was quick. Oh, a bit sideways there. But will it have gained time? It looked a lot more.
Shot.
Steep. Oh.
He moved up. Did Charlie improve there? Charlie's moved up the 4th.
No, 14-1.
This is going to be close.
14-1. This is going to be close.
Can he get this section right? He messed up here last time. It's much better.
Easy.
This
will be tight. Will he get past? This will be very, very tight. Doesn't seem as quick as J19 down the straight.
37, 8. He's done it. Pole position at the moment for Michael C. Charlie hits the wall through the fast.
Oh, Mayhem's improved to a 39.6, by the way. I don't know if you've seen.
He has. Madman is going to cross the line with about 10 seconds to spare. 8 seconds to spare, something like that, if not less than that. No, less than that. 5 seconds
close
to spare.
In the midfield. Charlie did a 39.4.
Blood and Sands 39.4. I'm impressed by his lap time.
15.6. He's made boys 4 attempts up on himself. This will put him, funnily enough, in the 39.4s. If he keeps it with him, that was close. But he might run out of deployment. Just. He doesn't have the straight line speed. This will be tight. 39.5. Whoa.
Up to 6. Right, Madman. First sector. 34.7.
Soups was 35. Oh, that was the
J19
deep.
Higher, I think that's it.
No, Soups' laps has gone. I would say Soups' laps has gone. He's maxed up the carbon section completely.
Merging through the carbon section now again, really committed, nice line, smooth on the power. What will his middle sector be?
It's a 16 from Soups. He's not going to trouble anyone, I don't think.
Oh, nicely through Madman. 14.0 from Madman.
Yeah. Soups is in 4. This isn't going to trouble anyone. 37, 38. Oh, saying that. 39, 40. No.
Madman on the sprint to the line. He's right on Michael C's time.
Will he beat it? This will be for pole.
Yes,
no, yes, he did. 37.7.
Madman steals pole from Michael C. What a session that was!
Again, another good one. Another good close session. Sets it up quite nicely. The front 2, the championship protagonists at the front, and you've got what seems to be utter chaos behind.
Yeah.
But J19 seems to be on his own.
And then we got 4th down. It's half a second down from 4 to 8.
Yeah, you could probably include Soups in there as well, yeah. Maybe even Luke Bailey in
Luke Bailey, he may not have got his best lap time in there on the 40.2. I think he actually went quicker than that in Q2. He must...
Yeah.
I think he did. So, Luke Bailey might be on sort of in that battle with Soups, Mayhem, Matey Boy, Blood and Sands. I think Blood and Sands is the standout name there.
Yeah, very, very, very well done for Blood and Sands.
So we've got the 5-minute break now. It's 7:41. Just turned to 7:42.
Synchronised phones.
So at 7:47, we will be heading off.
Right, so what did we learn in qualifying? Not very much. We don't know who's quick or where.
We haven't done any testing to really know what the tyres are like in race trim and how long the tyres last and so on.
But when we have done sort of 20% races, the rears go on the ultras in about 3 laps. In 3 laps, if you don't really look after them, they go off in about 10% more.
So we're probably looking, what, between 10 and 15 for those on the ultras to be pitting.
Yeah, first stop. Yeah.
Um,
And then by that logic, what, supers would be another 5 laps and softs would be another 5 laps?
Around that. I can't imagine...
Well, theoretically, if we work this out, previous races we've done, supers and softs is an easy one-stop. If you add the laps together.
Yeah.
So if it's a 53-lap race, that would dictate that probably softs will do, what, 30 laps?
Softs about, yeah,
Probably.
28 to 30.
And then supers 25.
Yeah, ultras 15, 20.
That's what I would say, at a rough guess.
Oh, apparently, from messages I'm getting on my group chat, apparently Max Verstappen's been shoving Ocon in the pit garages.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
A little bit of argy-bargy between those two.
Spoiler alert!
So, based on quali pace, it's going to be looking like a two-way battle for the lead. Assuming
we don't know what White can do either, because White starts on new tyres, and he should be really with that battle
sort
for
of amongst, around where Charlie was.
And Dave, to be honest, as well.
Yes.
And Solman can spring a surprise. Remember China?
Well,
Solman... was it Bahrain? He was sick for ages. That was a real limited track.
I think Solman's finishing positions this year are a 6th and a 7th or something. He's had
surviving.
He's doing the sort of approach that we've come familiarised with the likes of Devil from last year and over the previous years. Sort of just focusing on getting to the end, not doing anything silly or too silly, and you tend to find yourself picking up a couple of points here and there. So I have been advised, as I said right at the beginning of the stream, it's been informed it's a dry race. We're not expecting any rain to be involved during this race, which I think these guys will be rather relieved on.
Pleased about.
But that does not mean we're not going to get an exciting race. The first few laps around this track, historically, through the leagues, tends to be rather hectic.
Tight.
I mean, last year in our league, for example, we had rain.
Oh, another thing as well we've forgotten.
Laps.
J19 starts on the super softs as well as Matey Boy.
Yes, he does.
So what will that? And so does Soups as well. What will that do to everything?
It'll make it rather. Yeah, we'll have to sort of see as the first thing goes. But they need to just focus on keeping out the barrier first and just get through the first thing.
Historically, though, as the races have shown, starting, especially in the F1 league anyway, starting on the harder tyre isn't necessarily
the best way around.
No.
Yeah, as was proven last week. And the week before that,
and
actually.
in Bahrain.
And the race before that, sorry, yeah. So, yeah, it obviously will sort of plan out differently for different tracks, because I suspect round here, tyre temperatures may not be the biggest issue. Front tyre temps, anyway.
No,
it's more the
surface bubbling.
Yeah. Right, time is up, so I know Dave 10:25 tends to listen to me. If you're listening to me, Dave, hit the go button. Let's go racing. There we go.
He's pressed go.
It's nice having our little helper involved.
Little elf.
Right, so let's see what tyres White and Dave choose to start the race on. So Dave on soft, White on ultra. So J19, Matey Boy and Suit to the 3 on the super soft. Having got through Q2 on those tyres. So Dave is, as always seems to be the case, playing the long game.
J19's gone. I was going to say, why is there a yellow flag with Sector 1?
He's had an issue with more yellow Sector 1.
I've just seen the image of the Ocon Verstappen. We've got the FIA sticking in, and actually it's sort of almost like a like the weigh-in sort of bout going on, sort of thing for like a UFC match.
Oh, actually being held back.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sort of like Ocon's being held back by Joe Bauer. Verstappen's running away, or walking away, and it's when the driver's being weighed.
Yeah. Thought it would be. Magnan has not hung about on this formation lap. There's a rather...
I don't know why he's done that.
There's a rather long gap. I mean, he's pretty much on the grid already, and Dave is moving back of the field. They've just come around, in theory, the sort of final proper corner on this track. So they're going to have a fair old wait.
Was this tactical to get Michael C's tyres to cool on the grid?
Well, they're both on the same tyre, so...
But it looks like I have finally a good starting position. Yay! Looks like I have a good starting view. Not particularly high, but it's a good
still a heads-on view.
Yes, makes a change.
There's the last of the cars line up. There we go.
Ah, that's better. We're a bit higher now.
3 lights, 4 and 5. The lights tending to good now. We wait for the light. We'll wait for the people to move. There we go. We're away. And Michael C's got a cracking start. Michael C straight into the Magnan holes the side line. So Michael C heads. Oh, Magnan, sorry, heads Michael C. Charlie has jumped J19.
Oh, Michael C's in the wall.
Charlie's going to get him. Michael C's done exactly what the opposite of what we were talking about, keeping out of the barrier. Right, how do they all navigate through turn 3? All seem to be surviving through turn 3. J19 4th, Matey Boy up to 5th, Gunsan 6th, Suit 7th, Mayhem 8th, Soulman 9th, White 10th, Luke Bailey's had a... Oh, Michael C's had a shot, he's down to 7th. What happened there?
I think he's either spun. No, he hasn't. No, I think he might have done.
He might have had a half spin, maybe coming back at Charlie or something. Maybe
or hit the curb too much.
Yeah, Michael C has found himself towards the back curve, surely he's got the pit. What about back there? So Luke Bailey has now found himself at the back of the field in 12.
2 marks are together. Different strategies.
Yeah, Madman 2.5 seconds ahead. They're not even
already
the first lap.
Now, what we've got to remember is, Michael C does lead the championship by de facto of the Bahrain incident and the result at China.
Yes.
So, in theory, this could equal out the result of Bahrain.
Yeah.
That pit stop issue.
Charlie.
Battle's going on further behind. Luke's running.
Michael C does.
Yeah, Michael C did pit.
I think Soulman might
New
be.
front wing soft. Super soft. Super soft. 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 I hate when the game changes its mind all the time. The problem is that Madman does need to make a gap because otherwise J19 could, the J19 and Matey Boy, both the third and fourth, could come back.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just hit the wall himself, but more the Greys.
He's done the same on the exit of 2. He's raised the wall in turn 2 this time. Oh, I think Soups has just bashed the wall in the castle section as well. It's Blood and Sanders and the half spin. That's let Soups through.
Did Mayhem lose any front? Mayhem's lost a bit of front wing. He's also hit the wall.
Oh, Blood and Sanders nearly having a half spin. Mayhem's hit more wing off. And Blood and Sanders spun again.
Nothing Mayhem could do there.
No. Blood and Sanders, he's waiting. He's now waited for Luke to go by, and that's enough.
Oh, no, big crash! How the hell did both of them survive?
White and
how the
Luke
hell
Bailey's
did
retired.
they two survive?
Luke's crashed.
Luke's got caught up in it. That's why.
Yeah.
That was Mayhem and White. Mayhem was slow because he's lost front wing. White's gone flat out into the back.
Michael C's gone.
Oh, see?
Michael C's crashed.
Where was that? Was that into the back of White or Luke Bailey?
No, he's crashed. Yeah, terminal damage. I think he's crashed towards the end of sector 2. That left-hander at the end of sector 2.
Well, no, he just passed Luke Bailey.
Or has he? Oh, yes, so he has. Yeah, must have been in
he
the.
had just passed Luke Bailey, so I reckon he might have hit the back of him.
Well, no, Luke would have been
so that
ghosting.
Started.
Luke was ghosting, so he hasn't hit the back of him. He's crashed at the same point.
That all started because Mayhem lost his front wing, and then was obviously lifting and he hit the wall, understeered into the wall, and then came back across the track, collected White. Them two went spearing drivers right. Luke's crashed drivers left, trying maybe to avoid the incident. Don't know how Mayhem and White got away with it, personally. No idea how, but I don't know how Michael C crashed.
Michael C, I think, has just had his own crash in the same section. Just
loads of debris, but no safety car.
Yes.
Right, here comes J19 on his teammate.
Lining up his teammate, and this will be with DRS.
Fairly
Oh,
straightforward.
yeah, Soulman's
Virtual
gone.
safety car.
VSC.
Soulman's gone now.
Yeah, Soulman's crashed in the same place.
I know what that's going to be. That's going to be on the entry of this corner, maybe? No, that will be in the same place.
Yeah, same place. Same place. Because...
see if I can see the onboard of... where is his car? So they're coming around the incident zone here. There's no... yes, same place.
Same place.
Right, so we've already lost 3. 5 have already had a crash.
So we're down to 9 already.
Do you know this doesn't help?
Go on.
This does not help Madman.
Well, no, you can't. DRS enabled, so back to green. Well, it doesn't allow.
Of course, it's only virtual, isn't it? It's not an actual.
Yeah,
sorry.
it's only a VSC. But it doesn't help him.
Caught up quite a bit in that, but totally legal. Didn't
Yeah, didn't get
maybe.
anything. Maybe J19 or Charlie went too slow. Yeah, Madman hasn't had the ability to pull away during that stint.
No, so 3.5 seconds. So will it now? The Green Mayhem has got easily the most amount. Madman, sorry, has got the most amount of electrical energy by miles. But here comes all the harder runners. Will Matey Boy now have a go at Michael C. Charlie? So whatever happens now, then Madman will lead the championship.
Well, that's if he gets to the end.
If things ended now.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, or would he? Madman hasn't won a race this season.
Madman won the first round.
No, he didn't.
Madman won the first round.
Did he? Did he win the first round? Dave's in.
Dave's hit the wall.
Is this more front wing issues?
Dave's hit the wall. He's on stop, so this would not be strategic.
Front wing issue. Yep. Yep. Front wings being readied. So Mayhem and Michael and White may come out ahead of it, but it will be tight.
So Madman won round
down.
1, with Michael C winning round 2 and 3. Michael C leads the championship before today by 6 points.
Oh.
Because Michael C failed to finish at Australia.
Oh yes, of course, he crashed, didn't he, at turn 12?
So he's had a DNF and 2 wins, whereas Madman has had a win, an 8th and a 3rd. So Madman only needs to be in the top 6 to retake the lead of the championship today.
At this rate, it will be easily happening.
Yes.
J19 is closing the gap. Slowly, but getting there.
But yeah, this... I think Madman's been smart.
Charlie's just hit the wall in the same place.
Yeah, Charlie's knocked his left wing and he's boxed. Is he committing to the box? No.
You have knocked the left part of it, you're right.
Yeah, if you go on board with J19,
yeah, I've
Charlie,
seen
you can
this,
see the comparison with the difference. We're on lap 5, so that will mean we're getting towards the point that you would think about the ultimate dying off. Oh, Charlie's hit the wall massively. And he's got Matey Boy right on him now. Matey Boy looking to get through.
As you said, this is a survival race.
It is.
Just think on how many people would have crashed out if this was an F1 rules.
Oh, it's like simulation and...
There's at least 6 now.
We'll be down to 4, I think.
Yeah, we're down to 5, wouldn't we? Yeah. Because we would have had Mayhem, Dave, White all gone.
We've got the 3 already. We may have had Charlie just go there as well.
Charlie would have gone as well. Yeah. And he's hit the wall again.
Yeah.
For good measure.
Charlie will be boxing this lap, we would have thought. It may not be the end of the world with Charlie come the pot.
He will still come out ahead of Mayhem.
He will come out in front of Mayhem. But again, this is where Matey Boy's got to be careful now.
This is where you have to be careful because he'll have to lift.
Wow. Charlie's staying left. Charlie's staying left. He's done the right thing. So Charlie's committing to the pit lane as Matey Boy goes through. Charlie actually commits to the pit lane properly. Fully within the white lines, even in the chicane.
Actually saying, I don't know actually whether or not he will come out ahead of Mayhem actually. He'll be close because obviously it's a longer pit stop.
Well, we've got more problems. Matey Boy spun. In turn 2.
Here comes Mayhem underneath the Rolex bridges.
Charlie should do, he's already on the exit for turn 1.
We'll do it, yeah. Sorry, yeah, it will be. Easy.
But you're looking
And
at...
all of a sudden, the only person left on the Ultrasoft is the pole man.
Yes. Because only the top 4 so far of the people yet to pit.
I think Matey Boy may have damage, but not sure. No, he doesn't.
I think
Thank
he goes...
the camera on the Renault and the front wings to the right of the wing.
I think, yeah, I think he's just had a spin. And, oh, J19's nudged the wall.
I think nudging the wall on this regulation's fine. I think slapping the wall you can't get away with.
Madron's in. Madron's pitting.
This is early. Unless he's got damage. I don't think so. I don't think he got damage.
I think he has. Madron is in.
So he'll come out behind
Matey Boy. No front wing. It's just purely a pit stop for tyres. So Charlie, is only navigating the exit of the fast chicane now.
Yeah.
So Madron will come out 4th, right behind Matey Boy. So that's a little bit deep. So that's an amount of traffic that he probably doesn't want. And now the question is...
J19's got a 10-second lead.
Yeah, so I was going to say, now we need to find out how far can J19 go?
So This is the thing, I think this is what helped. Well, I don't know, because China, I think what didn't help with China was if the Super Soft was available, I think starting on that tyre would have been better than the Soft.
Yeah.
But I think because of the
Ultra.
pace difference, I think that's what didn't help. But because we have the Super Soft here, it's probably better to start on that tyre. Probably, but I guess we'll find out. Looking at the amount of lap time, Blunt Sanders back in again.
Yeah, I think he's had another wing break.
Wingo.
Currently, Soup is the person who's playing the most position. Also playing the most position games at 6.
I suspect he may be a bit busy on Wednesday. Matey Boy's trying to keep ahead of Madman, but I cannot! Madman's at the wall!
Madman's at the wall! Might got away with it, but...
Yes. Ooh. It was a bit close.
He's not close enough to Matey Boy to have a look.
Nowhere near.
Would he be close enough into turn 3? He's deep again.
Keep an eye on. Does he have that?
Matey Boy spun.
Oh, Matey spun again.
He's done the exact same thing he did earlier.
That's balance issue.
Yeah.
That is with rear tyre deg. That is.
Yeah, that's just as soon as he turned in, the rear just went round. Madman deep into 3, having to really slow it down there to avoid hitting the wall.
Oh, he had 9 laps.
No, it's 51, so we weren't quite accurate in the lap. 51, not 53. Madman, the next car for Madman is Soup, and we would think Soup would not get in his way if Madman caught him up.
It all depends on how well J19 has saved his pole. But at least everyone is now sort of spread out. The closest people on the track is David White.
Yes, they are. J19 does the fastest lap of the race.
That may get beaten by Madman. Let's hold on yet. No, it didn't.
No.
Ooh, okay.
White is still within second. They should get
J19's
DRS.
pace is pretty good, actually.
Yeah, he's making those
The
super
gap
soft
to
work.
Madman still
Oh, Dave's made an error, so White is be right on him. White is he's got to be careful through here though. You don't want to be weaving around like that and that close behind the car in front through that section. But
Dave's going left. No,
that's fine. Using all the track available before he hit the white line. Does he do around the outside? Dave later on the brake. Just gets it stopped. White was very early on the brake to turn 2, which meant he's nowhere near to turn 3.
The gap to J19 and Madman is still 15.5 seconds.
Yeah.
He's not moving as quickly as I thought he was.
No, Madman's not making the inroads on Super, I thought he would as well.
Unless this track's quite fuel sensitive.
It has been in previous years, hasn't it?
Also, J19 is in mode 3, but so is Madman.
Madman will get DRS this time on his
Interesting,
teammate.
Madman not taking the last section flat.
I think people are being careful behind the car in front through that section. If they're in the cones, Madman will fall through quick. That's 14.9. 15 seconds exactly now the gap. Soups makes an error into turn 3.
2.
Turn 2, sorry.
Okay, they're not down in turn 3 yet.
White is 8 tenths behind Dave still. Might be close enough this time. He's now 1.1. He's actually lost time through the. He's actually not going to get DRS.
Yeah, he's in mode 1 ERS.
So yeah, he's saving battery for a later attack. Where are we at? So 14.7 again. So Madman's closed about 3 tenths so far. 2.5, 3 tenths this lap so far.
I guess the only one we've got to really keep an eye on is Charlie and Mosey Boy.
Yeah.
That's a good point, actually. Would Mayhem be ahead of Matey Boy when Matey Boy stops?
Well, that gap's only between the two of them
18 seconds.
17 and a half.
17 seconds, yeah.
So yeah, you think that should easy.
Vernon times in again.
He's not having after a very, very good qualifying, finding it difficult in the racing area. He is on the pit exit waiting for Madman and Soup actually. Very sector 1 yellows out the lung sand slowing down. But Lung Sand's knows he's in the points, so he may be frustrated, he may be over a minute behind White, but just get to the end, he's in the points, and there's no guarantee the 8 cars ahead of him are all going to finish.
Exactly, yeah.
Not to be sceptical or anything, but this is a track where high attrition is normally the day. Yeah, high attrition rate is one of the course of the day.
The amount of people that have crashed in the first sort of 5 laps normally would say to me that some people haven't done maximum fuel running.
Yeah, they haven't done the high fuel running to know what the car's like on the heavy fuel in the fast bends in particular, and with under braking. Yeah, that's normally the giveaway, isn't it? Especially when you get instances like that happening frequently in the opening laps. Those are all spread out again. but some have pitted, some haven't, so it will close up for some. I think what is that number 13? So it's taking about 2 seconds since he's pitted. 2 seconds and
Would
5
expect that
laps.
though, but I think Madman is on a very odd two-stop strategy if he can make a two-stop work from here.
The clue will be how far J19 can make that set go.
If he can get to about 20 laps, then yes, it will be an easy two.
Yeah.
At least for him anyway.
It'll be interesting. Would J19 consider going on the soft? Would he try a one stop? If he gets to like 20, 25, that'll mean he's only got to do between 25 to 30 or 26 to 30 laps on the soft tyre. But we haven't really seen anyone use the tyre yet, apart from Dave and Blunt Sands. And I mean Michael C as well, but he crashed on his outlap on those soft tyres.
Not really a
We haven't got a comparison here to really know. Yeah, it's not good omen, because Dave crashed on those tyres in quali. Blunt Sands has had a few issues during the race, and Michael C crashed on his outlap on that set. We actually haven't seen a lap yet on those tyres, not properly.
Charlie's really catching Light Boy now.
He's on 6
Agreed,
laps
mate.
younger tyre than Matey Boy.
So Matey Boy's struggling. Well, so Suits is we're on. Suits is struggling. And really J19 was keeping the pace.
Yeah, if you think, that's Blunt Sands behind Soups. Don't forget, Blunt Sands let Soups go when he pitted 2 laps ago. And Blunt Sands on and dropped off his tail. Which again sort of shows the pace Blunt Sands could have had. I mean, looking at Blunt Sands' fastest lap, it's only J9, so what's he, a 44.9 is fast lap. It's only J19, Madman, Charlie and Mayhem and White who are all quicker, so about half the field. So he's got decent pace, because Blood and Sands. It's a shame it hasn't worked out for him.
Well, I'm saying that Mayhem's now on the prowl as well. That gap was over 11 seconds last time I looked at it. That was nearly below 10.
Madman and J19, 11 and a half.
Oh, he just tapped the wall though, but should have got away with that.
He's used a lot of his battery with Madman now. Compared to J19. So J19 is sort of managing the gap.
Yeah, very, very well. J19's pace is very good.
Considering he's not using the Earth mode compared to Madman on this current set or stage of the race.
And well, the thing is, look at the pace. Compare him to Soups.
Yeah.
Charlie's in.
He's hit wing again. He's hit wing again. The left side of his wing's gone again.
Mayhem's up again.
I wonder if that was the fast left-right again at the end of the lap. So it's the left-hand side of the wing, which would indicate that, yeah, around there, because there isn't really any other.
Here comes Dave and the other hat as well.
Dave and the other hat, yeah. And Charlie will just get in front of him. Yeah, that's
The top 3 are very equally spaced out.
Yes, they are. Top 4.
Top 4, sorry, yes.
But once again, like we saw 2 weeks ago, Mayhem keeping himself. Well, he hasn't kept himself as clean as 2 weeks ago. So he's already had a pit.
No, but I think now he's been on his own. He's calmed down
He has.
Got into a bit of a rhythm, and now he's fine.
Yes. And he's picking up positions through other people's mistakes.
And what we've got to remember is, I know that his tyres are 2 laps younger than Matey Bones, but...
Oh, did you hit the wall?
He's just hit the wall there. But I think this is what's annoying. If it was on simulation, that would be wing damage, that would have been pit lane, that would be everything. But because it's on full, he's fine.
Yeah.
He'll get away with that. Oh, well, Soup's made an error. Because all of a sudden he's dropped a second to Madman and dropped a second to Matey Boy.
Either that or he's just struggling.
But he would have lost, well, the only reason I'm asking is he would have lost it either in the very fast section or in the first corner. So I don't really know which one. The gap at the front is finally under 10 seconds. That gap that J19 is, that tyre strategy J19 has done, he's clearly worked on his super soft high fuel pace.
He's done his running. He might have done his running with Luke Bailey, because I know they're mates.
Yes.
So they might have sort of, in sort of getting Luke up and sort of, up and running up to speed for the league. J19's taken that opportunity to get some decent running.
Charlie.
Charlie made an error.
Past Charlie. Charlie's made it.
I wonder if we're going to see a retirement there. Yeah, he's parking it.
Yeah.
He has parked it down the runoff as the game now reverses him back on track.
Oh, J19's in. Sorry, just seen that. I thought there was an initial J19, but he's just ultra soft's gone on for J19.
A reverse two-stop.
Didn't expect that.
No,
okay.
I did not. So this is a reverse two-stop we're seeing here then.
So now we'll see what J19's real pace is.
Yep.
Oh, hey, oh, hello. Matey Boy's made an error somewhere. Because all of a sudden that gap's gone up by a second and a half, and Mayhem's closed in 2 seconds.
Has he not the right-hand side of his wing? Yes, he has.
No.
No, he hasn't.
He might do in a minute. Might do in a minute.
I think it's
so now down to 8.
We are down to 8.
Yeah, but like that, look, so hang on.
In.
Hang on. So J19 only managed 18 laps on his tyres.
18 laps. Well, yeah, 18.
That includes the qualifying. That includes qualifying.
Yeah, 18, maybe 19. Include the outlap.
So it's a hang on. So Madman pitted on lap 8. End of 7. Sorry, end of 7. So for him, he's gonna have to do over 20 laps now on his set of supers.
Yeah.
To make his two-stop work. That's gonna be a push.
We need to see how far J19 can make this set go.
He's already caught a second to Madman.
I think he's been quite clever here.
Do you reckon he's trying to get to Madman and then they're going to duke it out on the final
That's what I was just about to say.
I
think he's been clever here. Rather than go on the supers again and risk not catching him as much, and then Madman will get an undercut on him for the final stint. In theory, these two now will be pitting roughly around the same time.
So I wonder what he'll do is he'll catch him and then he'll pit before him and get the undercut that way.
I think reading that is the idea, which is actually quite clever and well thought out if that is the case. Using the ultras now to get onto the back of him.
Yeah, because if you remember looking at China in the F1 race, the ultras were miles faster than anything else, but they died within several laps.
I think the ultras are better here than they were at China, as in they last a bit longer and they're a bit more better as a race tyre.
Not by much, but
not by much, but
better.
Mainly because there's less of that, less of a step in the tyres. So
this is going to be a new fastest lap by miles, I can think. So he's taken a second out of Madman in this lap, so it's a second delta. And it's a 42.6.
Charlie's pedal box broke.
Ooh.
As he's messaged on my stream.
Mechanical failure rather than bodywork failure. That's a new one. I've got to keep an eye on this Soups and Matey Boy situation. They are really, really slow now.
Yeah.
Won't be too well. I think Matey Boy's in a state of ERS saving.
Yep. Again,
same with Soups.
Blumstones is not dropped off the back of Soups.
And he's not giving up because he's now scoring 4 points.
4 points. And we've seen a couple of these cars still looking rather twitchy and uncomfortable around here.
J19 is now under 6 seconds behind Matt.
And I was just about to say, these two at the front are pushing like hell. One mistake from these guys that could be fatal.
I was going to say, if any of these two crash, well, J19, and I'm sort of jumping the gun here, when was the last time J19 was in this good of a position to win a race? It's got to be sort of 2015.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe 16.
He's had the odd good race. Oh, Charlie's pedals broke in Q2. Pedals won't return / release, so he's tied them to his feet, trying to help get around.
Wow, that's a mechanic for you. Now Soups is in.
That's 19
He's done 19 laps.
And plus Quali, so just over 20 laps. Matey Boy in as well. We're looking around 20 laps for the Supers.
So Mayhem will take over 4th place and will not be too far behind Soups. But however, I suspect Soups will start running away.
Yeah, because Mayhem is only a good couple of laps away from needing to pit himself. And he's still... He's not going to have enough tyre life in the Supers to get to the end from here.
I'm not so sure because his pace, relative to the cars around him, I know his tyres are 2 laps short, done 2 laps, his pace was pretty good. So, even if he can go through to be honest, even Soups has to stop again. He won't get to the end from here.
Yep. There's no way they're getting 31 laps out of those tyres. I think even 31 laps on the softs would be a limitation.
The gap is now under 5 seconds.
Yeah, Charlie. J19 is... J19, there you go. Madman is now in sight between turns 1 and 2.
For J19.
Yeah.
Oh, Matey Boy, by the way, went on the upper softs, doing a J19 maneuver.
Yeah, I think J19 played a good move here because Madman may still, well, we will still assume Madman will be the.
So hang on. So for Madman to get to the end, he'll have to pit around lap 30.
Well, let's say he's done 13 laps. If he did 20 laps on those tyres, that'll be lap 28, which will mean 23 to go. So he needs to get
About
to about lap
49.50, yeah.
He needs to get to about lap 30. It's another 9 laps, 10 laps on this set for his last stint to be comfortable enough that his tyres aren't dying too much. He's not going beyond the limits of the tyres.
Have you noticed as well the pace of J19 has now slowed?
Yeah, he's obviously he's on his 5th lap on his tyre now, isn't he? So he would have used the best of the grip. But he won't. The one thing he won't do on the next stop will be lose as much in an undercut because they'll be pitting around the same time. Because if he went on the supers again and an ultra at the end, he would probably still close, but not as much. But then he would have to do another 10 laps more beyond Madman having pitted if he'd gone on the supers. And therefore would have lost out on the undercut. So I can understand why J19's done it this way. He is still closing, but it's now smaller jumps.
Mayhem's going round again.
I wonder if Mayhem, he did it in China, but no, it didn't work. I wonder if Mayhem will think of using the hardest available tyre.
I don't think that's working.
I don't think it's working either, but if he when he pits, if he chooses the Ultra or the Super, he'll have to pit one more time regardless.
Yeah.
And he can't do 2 sets of Ultras. He won't get to the end of that. So he'll have to use at least another set of Supers and Ultras from this point. Or if he wants to try and get to the end, he'll have to try and make the softs work.
His pace still isn't too bad.
It's not bad, unless he's able to stretch the stint. The gap, J19 is eaten in this lap.
Yep. There's no that.
Madman, that might be. Madman is now battery saving. That.
Mayhem.
First time penalty of the day.
When did he get that then? Because he was not even round a corner.
Unless, that was on that left-hander.
No, it was because I just went on him. When the penalty came up before he went through that corner.
Sure. See, I went on him afterwards, so I just assumed it was in that turn.
No, he's going round again. So he's the first one to hit 20 laps.
Tyres don't look too bad. I'm not seeing any marking or anything on the fronts anyway. It is the rears that take more of a hit round here, but...
Yep. Doesn't look like he's going sideways or anywhere.
And he hasn't dropped off the back of Soup by much.
No, it's only by what? Maximum of 3 seconds. The one I would feel bad for is actually basically he was about 12 seconds behind Soup when they pitted. He's only caught 2 seconds on the faster tyre.
J19 is now also saving battery. While the gap hasn't moved, his battery bar is almost full.
Well, he's in 0 at the moment. Now he's in 3. 4.
So he's managing that battery.
And remember, the battery will have quite a big impact in the way the car will use its tyres.
Yes.
Because it won't give you the initial punch out the bends. Question is, will Mayhem pit slash? Or will he go around again?
The only thing I could think of was
27 to go.
No, if he's going to try and do one more stop and use the supers again, he's got to do another 4-5 laps.
No.
Really.
No.
3-4 laps to make even
No,
up.
because if he, remember, 4 laps will be 20. It'll be lap 28, and in 4 laps would be 25, so it would more likely be 2 to 3 laps more.
I think I've got a little bit of understeer in that car. Matey boy is now starting to make his inroads on him on those ultras.
Gap is now under 3 seconds. So the team is arriving on the scene. J19 needs to realistically pass Madman before lap, or get up at least behind him before lap 29.
Yeah.
Half seconds.
J19 is managing this battery. He's not using it from turn 1 to the end of the lap. He's using it all down the straight, pretty much. Whereas Madden is just not really using much more than... He's not using much more than sort of mode 1 or 2 throughout the lap.
See, now J19's in O. But this is where you don't necessarily need battery.
No. I mean, obviously the punch out the corners is always beneficial, but you don't lose as much time.
Especially when you're losing tyre wear, gaining tyre wear. It's like having no battery boost means it's just a little bit more manageable and a little bit easier to control. We'll probably put these 2 going down here because it's a bit of a straight. No, he doesn't. He leaves it in no. He leaves it in no.
But he put it in 2. Yeah, as we say, he's gained a little bit through there, so he's under 2 seconds now. I think
he may just leave it in 2 down the straight. Oh no, put it in 3.
Oh, man had to lift. He nearly went in the wall. He had to lift. And that's why the gap has all of a sudden jumped down 3 tenths.
Matey boy is now 4th.
Yeah, Mayhem's lost another 3 seconds to Suits since I've last been with him. But the battle for the lead is now on.
I don't think Batman would have expected J19 to be battling him, but J19's clearly done the work.
He's clearly done the work, and this would be also good insight from the F1 boys. This is probably throwing a spanner in the works that some people may not have thought of initially in terms of how to approach their race. Thankfully, you and I don't need to worry about it. But,
exactly, we don't need to do this track because this track we are otherwise engaged.
Yeah, as you and I are otherwise occupied for that weekend.
J19's used a bit more battery than normal this lap.
I wonder if he's trying to get within DRS and then use the DRS rather than battery.
I think he's using his engine quite a bit in the places where he's running in zero.
He's running Ricknick kind of. Again, would be quite clever and sensible. Matey boys within a second of Mayhem now. J19 is just going to be outside of DRS zone this lap. It's gone past his tech. Madden's in. Madden's boxing.
This is early.
Oh, no, it's not. No,
he's get dummies in.
Dummies in. I need to look at that. That was close to the line, you know. I need to look at that on his screen.
Now, we would like to point out as well that regulation would be a time penalty, is it or is it not? And J19 is now in DRS.
Yes, which is, if you're picking, and you have 2 wheels outside the line, it's 5 seconds.
Have a look at the battles before. Now, Mayhem could pit now and get to the end.
Yeah.
I think he might do that next lap.
Which is a slightly shorter stint at the end compared to what he's on now.
Mayhem's got really good straight line speed.
Oh,
Rated by a DRS.
J19 too aggressive on the throttle for the Carter section and nearly spun it. Dropped him a couple of tenths, that will cost him the ability to DRS down the pit straight.
The problem that J19's got is Madman has got a lot more battery than he does.
Yeah, Madman has been saving battery throughout the last 10 laps. J19 has been playing around it a little bit more, sort of saving it through the quicker section.
Oh, J19 lifted there.
Yeah, J19 I think was not confident that time. Madman goes around again.
Well, would J19 want to pass him? Because if he does pass him, Madman then has a opportunity for undercut.
Yeah. Which is why
Madman boxing this lap. I'll put money on it.
Well, he's bolted.
Yes, he's put his battery into 5. I'll put money on he pits this lap. Same with Mayhem. He's now in 5 as well. Mayhem's flat still through the chicane.
I think it's comfortable through there if you get the line right and you've just got the confidence.
No, Madman's going round. Mayhem's going round again. Mayhem is going round again.
Imagine in the castle section now. 2.6 seconds all of a sudden. Yeah, he's bolted.
I will put money on that he pits this lap. I will put money on it. I'm going all in.
But this will be still 22, 23 laps to go.
It's possible because obviously
Mayhem's done it, but Madman's only done 20 laps on this stint, so he'd have to go longer on his final stint.
Oh, lifting again.
Yeah, I think he got a little wiggle on coming out of the I think he is pushing.
Stay left, he's in.
No, he's not.
Oh, half his car.
Naughty.
Oh, now how does... Yeah, because there's a varying degree of penalty, isn't there?
We did say at the start, don't forget, because you're able to have 2 wheels over the white line on corners on exit and not be penalised for all being track limits. That's technically still got 2 wheels on the track, and he's gone round again.
We'll have to look at the rule book.
We'll have to look at the rule book because the rule book is more for pit entry rather than staying out. So I think that's okay. I think he's just done another dummy.
Mayhem may get passed by Maisie Boy this time.
It's definitely a lunge if he does. No. Might wait till turn 3 because the catching point for turn 3 is there. And now what the answer should be easy now. Assuming he can get it stopped.
What's Mayhem doing?
Oh man, late on the brakes. Had to concede the position there, yeah. Racing Boy left him in a position of, right,
here
you
we go.
are...
Will Madman now box this time?
Got that blood and sand in front of him.
Yeah, blood and sand staying
yellow.
Yellow sector 2.
Who's had an issue?
Oh, no, that's illegal. That's illegal this time.
Yeah.
That was illegal.
That was 2 wheels over the line and then committed to the pit.
That was illegal that time.
Ooh. And the other thing hasn't helped him. The other thing that hasn't helped him, he's been held up by blood and sands. Coming into the pit.
It's Dave.
Oh, it's Dave, sorry. It is Dave, yes. Dave was obviously a bit more cautious on the pit lane speed limiter.
Mayhem hasn't given up on Matey Boy yet. Matey Boy's sideways, but I suspect...
Surely J19 will box this lap. Surely. If he boxes, he's got 20 laps to the end on the supers. And he's done 13 laps on these ultras. There's not much more life left in him.
Mayhem's done it as well.
Yeah,
Mayhem's also been illegal. Okay, we have to keep an eye on these now.
Yeah.
That's 2 we caught.
You need to review your strings. You've caught them better than I did.
I've got both on board.
Yeah, I'm going to check them now.
How about J19? What did he do? J19 definitely got it right the first time.
Yeah, J19 was very...
very legal. Now, will he box? Oh yes he will, yes.
He's thinking about it. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, and that's fine. Mayhem another 3 seconds. That's a second. He's the only one who's got any yet. He's got 2 of them.
So what title? This will be a set of supers. Yeah. Madman will retake the lead. Quite comfortably.
He's got the 1 lap pressure time.
Right, we've got to keep an eye on Matey Boy because he'll be coming in quite soon as well. So now we're in the pit stop window for people coming in.
Yeah.
Matey Boy,
no, Matey Boy's staying out.
Yeah, staying out, yeah.
Yeah, after giving you your footage, Madman has definitely committed the pit lane illegally. And by the rules, that's a 5-second time penalty. It's 5 seconds if you cross the white line with 2 wheels. That time penalty is then doubled to 10 seconds if it's with all 4 wheels.
Is that sort of license point as well, or not?
No, I don't believe so. But Mayhem one is all 4 wheels. Some of the usual footage of Mayhem. Mayhem has crossed the white line with all 4 wheels. So Mayhem will most likely get a 10-second time penalty at the end of the race.
But no license point.
But I don't believe, I'm just double checking that now, but I don't believe it's a license point. Rules and regulations. Cutting the pit lane entry, 5-second time penalty per offence. So a 5-second time penalty per offence, increased to 10 seconds if all 4 wheels cross the white line. So by that, Madman will get a 5-seconder. Mayhem will get a 10-seconder.
Technically, J19 is leading.
Technically, J19 is leading by half a second.
Right, Matey Boy looks thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
The one good thing for
me. Oh, that was close. Oh,
did he get within it?
That was close. That was legal. That was legal. The right hand side of the tyres were on the line. that was really close.
The one good thing for Mayhem at the moment, obviously he will have Matey Boy behind him, but after that, White is nearly a minute behind.
Yes.
So
now will Mayhem be able to catch Soups up? Well, no, Soups will be on the ultra soft, won't he? He hasn't used anything else yet.
Soups will need to, yeah, he'll pit for the ultras in the around lap 40, 41. You would have thought. But 8 laps
keeping
from now.
J19 in the game. His battery usage. It's the battery usage that's keeping J19 in the game.
Yeah.
Even though Madman's now joining in 3. J19 up the ante and puts it in 4 and 5.
Madman
Madman who
42.5.
passes up again. J19 won't beat that, but it will be a couple of tenths off, so it was about 4.5 seconds.
42.6 he did. Madman's on a 42.501, J19's on a 42.654. They're the only two in the 42s. The next best, Matey Boy on a 43.0 in terms of their fastest lap of the race. The Matey Boy is just, as he smacks the wall, Matey Boy's
Gets
got
away
away fresh tyres, yeah, he gets away with it. So apart from Soup, who we think will go on to Ultras to the end, everyone's on a pretty level playing field in terms of their tyres. Matey Boy won't know it unless either his engineers told him or he's listening to us, but he will actually be ahead of Mayhem.
Well, double time, isn't it? Because Mayhem's got 2 3-second time penalties and a 10-second.
Yeah, so Mayhem will be dropping 16 seconds back.
This is really interesting now, this gap at the front. It's all swinging,
yeah.
completely swinging this is. J19 is forcing Madman to use his battery, 42.2 this lap. I think J19 may beat that. No, he didn't. He was another tenth and a bit off.
42.3, yes. Pretty much exactly 1/10.
It's so close.
It's right. At the moment, Madman is leading by 15 thousandths.
Yeah.
Made that 2/10.
It's interesting. Madman uses 1 in the middle of the track. J19 uses 0.
Yeah, he's using all engine power, which
obviously isn't going to help. But man, that was close.
All J19 is very close as well.
J19 isn't really saving much battery this time.
Madman's still pulling away. It's 5.6.
I wonder if he hasn't been able to put it into Ritz this time.
Yeah, I wonder if he's used up too much fuel.
See, now Madman's in 5 now.
The one gap I'm keeping an eye on now is the gap between Soup and Mayhem.
Yeah, 25 seconds now. It really needs a 41.6. That smashes that a bit.
6 tenths because it was a good lap before.
Then, yeah, so I think the pit stop is about 20, would we say?
Like 2021, and Mayhem's about 3 seconds off that. But Soup needs to do another 5 laps. Oh, it's yellow sector 2. Blood and Sands again.
Yeah, Blood and Sands, yeah.
The castle section.
Oh, that's the castle section.
Top of the hill.
That's interesting. Now Madman's in 0, J19's in 1. We'll see that gap now change back again. Maybe not to the same degree, but has Madman got any warnings?
Let's have a look. Madman has one warning. J19 has 1 warning. Soups has 2. Unfortunately, we know Mayhem has already got 2 penalties.
Yep, and the 10-seconder.
And the 10-second. Matey Boy hasn't got a single warning. White has got
Madman's starting to stretch this out now. 7.2.
White has got 3 warnings but no penalty. How does that work? Unless one of his warnings was for something else.
The contact warning.
Oh, cross the pit lane exit line. He's got a warning for crossing the pit lane exit, same as Michael C has. Interesting, the game has picked that up.
It hasn't given them a...
It's given them a warning.
So what's our rules on that then?
Pit lane exit lines is the same as the pit lane entry.
Ah.
The rule states pit lane entry and exit. I'm actually looking at these first few laps, the collisions. Mayhem got a collision with Blood and Sands, lap 1. Michael C got a collision with Mayhem, lap 1. Mayhem got a collision with White, lap 1. White and also
Michael
Mayhem.
C got a collision with Mayhem?
Yes. I think after he broke his wing. They must have had a collision after when he was dropping down the field.
Must have done. They should... Oh, someone else has gone. No. That may have been Blood and Sands playing Jane on Team 3.
Yeah. Yeah, Madden's kept out, isn't he?
A little bit, but remember, there's still 15 to go, and there's only 3.5 second lead.
He's about 4 laps away from 15.
Now 21.3.
Yeah, Mayhem. I think Mayhem will be ahead of Suits on the road. When Suits hit, but then Suits will have...
Matey Boy starting to come back at Mayhem.
Yeah. Dave is only 1.5 behind White. In 6. 1.2.
That battle's going to the end. But remember, technically, Dave's ahead of White. So the only people actually staying in the same position at the moment seem to be Madman, Suits, and Matey Boy. Or in that relative order anyway.
Oh, Dave's just hit the wall. He may have just knocked the win there. That kind of angle.
I think he got away with it.
Gap is now stationary at 8.8 at the front.
Yeah, I wonder if some of it's happening. Ah, that's what's happened. Madman's in 1, J19's in 2, on exactly the same percentage of battery. Gap to Suits is now 20.5. The Suit really needs to get about lap 40 to consider using ultras off to
yeah. He needs to get that 40-41 so that can lap on the ultras to the end. I know J19 did about 13 on them, but those last 2 laps, I think Suits has
all Suits resetting perfectly.
That potentially could be crucial for Matey Boy.
Yes, that will be crucial. Well, no, it depends, because, well, will Mayhem get ahead of Suits, but will Matey Boy, because Matey Boy is now under a second behind Mayhem. I think Mayhem's hit his wing. He has hit his wing. He's lost his tyre right outside the wing.
Oh, he has. He has. Yeah, Mayhem's struggling now. He may have to risk ultras to the end from here. He may as well box because Matey Boy will get by, and after that he's got 50 seconds and White's behind. And I would think that if he went on...
got to be careful. It's fine. Right, watch again. Will Mayhem adhere to the rules?
Not within the lines at the moment. He's going to touch it again. He's done it again.
Touch it again. 20. That's 20 now.
So that's 26 in total.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
The gap at the front's now 10.6 by May's going on socks.
Interesting.
Oh, man, got run out of ultras?
Can't have run out of ultras. They didn't do Q1.
He did 2 runs in Q2 and 2 runs in Q3.
Yeah, I suppose he may have.
Now we've got to keep an eye on the gap between Matey Boy and Suits.
Yep. Theory, that's 18 seconds on the road. You have 3 second time penalties in play.
Suits will be pitting in the next 2 laps. Will Suits pit this lap?
Going right. No, he's going around
Staying right.
Yeah, I think.
He's creeping to the middle, but no, he's going around again. Ooh! Hang on a minute. Mayhem's 5th place is under threat.
It is.
25 and a half to White.
I think it's a 26-second penalty he's currently got.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Let's keep an eye on that one.
But we have got to remember White has also crossed the pit lane exit line.
This is where it gets complicated.
Yeah, this the
They're
worst.
not going to finish in the same position. I think the only two was going to be J19 and Matt. I think. The only 2 questionable ones so far are Suits and Matey Boy. That's it.
Oh, mate, Suits is very close to the wall there. He's just got away with it, but he's pushing hard. I think, yeah, the battery's going down. I think this is a big lap. He's pushing hard.
Well, no, he's only in number 1, 2.
But he wasn't. His battery's gone down a lot, so I think he's been in like 3 or 4 in the early part of the lap, and put it down in 1 through the middle sector. If he's not in this lap, I expect him in the lap afterwards.
There's 11 laps, that's doable.
It is doable. In the middle,
Yep.
so this will mean staying
Right,
out.
he's definitely right this time.
Look at the battery, it's all gone.
Yes, it has all gone. The battery, she gone! But so is Matey Boy's though. Matey Boy battery gone. Still going and gone. It's a bit of weaving going down the straight, don't know why that is. So now got 3rd and 4th, we've got no battery at all now.
The other interesting element, with White having been done by the game, or given a warning by the game for crossing the pit lane exit, these 5 seconds may allow Dave to get in front of him.
Well, he's not got to keep an eye. Ooh, Dave was at the wall again.
But that was wheeled, so that might be okay. We need to make sure we get the entire race director before we leave the lobby. Blood and Sand's gone.
Blood and Sand's gone in the same place, the usual place. Right ahead of White.
Now, if Suits can make it to the pits before the VSC goes
he's
in...
Nowhere near the pit lane.
No,
Suits is nowhere near the pit lane.
He's just having a look. And then Dave just gets in the pit lane himself. So Dave is using the VSC to change onto Ultra and not lose too much time for White. Quite a clever move there. It's risky, but it could...
Well, they've already done 13 laps, haven't they? So, right, okay, so Virgin Safety Car's still out. Suits is on his way to pit entry. Will he pit? He's going left.
He's close to the line. Just.
Legal.
Just. He's in. DRS enabled, so VSC is ended.
Matey Boy's not up to speed.
No, he was on
this is going to be close.
He was on the back straight, or towards the pit straight. So he was having to
but remember where the McLaren pit lane is, pit garage is. Right at the end. Matey, oh, God, this is going to be close.
Matey Boy should just be... No, it's not.
No.
Supes has just done it. I think that VSC has just helped him. Because Matey Boy wasn't up to full speed.
Oh, Matey Boy's going to have a go.
Yeah, look at this time. No.
No.
That's... Be careful.
Right, the Mayhem gap, by the way, of keeping up with that is 27 seconds-ish. 26.8.
I will also point out, since we have had this high level of attrition, to still be classified after crashing out, sort of last 10% of the race, we have to be within lap 47. Basically last 5 laps of the race. 47, 48, 49, 50 and 51. So yeah, lap 47 you have to be on to be classified if you do crash out. So
yeah, Supes is now safe.
Supes should be fine now. Mayhem has got the gaps and White at the moment.
Yeah, but remember that we've got to add 5 seconds to White.
Yeah.
Now it's really a battle between Dave and White. Can Dave cut up 10 seconds of that gap in 9 laps?
Yeah.
This is the thing, we're going to have to tell the commentators for the F1 to keep an eye on the pit lane entry.
We will indeed. Okay, so Madman has J19 covered. J19 is safe in second. Dave is deep in turn 1. I wouldn't say third place is done yet.
Why not?
Depends how well Supes can do in his opening lap, because those tyres will start to degrade.
Yes.
And they might end up meaning Matey Boy will start coming back at Supes if Supes can't get a big enough gap. So we'll keep an eye on that. 3 seconds. If that was like still like 3.5 seconds and say another 4 or 5 laps, that might get quite tasty at the end. So I'll keep an eye on that. And say the rest of the field rather strong. David's still closing in on White, but not. I don't think at the level he's needing to get within the 5 seconds of White to be able to jump him as a result of White's pit lane exit warning. People are pretty much now the gaps they've got. Or is that Madden come up to Mayhem? That is Madden come up to Mayhem, the Latin. I think with the gaps they're at now, it's a case of just getting to the end.
Yeah. So Dave's taken 4 seconds out of White.
Yeah, that keep an eye on that. If you've got to find another 6 seconds in 7 laps, assuming Dave doesn't get penalty himself. Mayhem's got himself a lovely toe here on a Madman. Another case of a force injury on lapping himself. Might not please Madman too much.
But now Madman's got DRS himself.
Mayhem trying to come back at him. Sector 1 yellow.
Sector 1 yellow.
Who's that?
Don't know. Marvin J19.
That may have been White.
Yes, it was White. The gap's now 7-7.
Yeah, it was White. He's made an error turn 1 or 2, isn't he? Yeah, he's definitely, has he knocked his wing? Or has he just gone down an escape road or just gone deep?
There's no damage I can see.
No, he looks okay. I think he's gone down, like part way down an escape road. And just had to quickly stick it in reverse. That's put Dave in a prime position now to get himself in front of White on penalties at the end result.
Meanwhile, Madman is right in front of Mayhem.
Yeah, Mayhem's not letting him go. Mayhem again is showing his decent pace. But at the moment, the McLaren 1-3. Doing wonders in the constructors. Oh, yellow state. Oh, Soups has, as I say that, Soups has spun.
Yeah, Soups crashed, yeah.
And Mayhem has, Matey Boy's also broke his wing. Matey Boy's just broken his wing in the same spot as Soups has spun.
Ooh. The problem is, Mayhem isn't close enough. Oh, hang on a minute, it might...
Right, listen, this might be tight.
Soups at the wall again. But will they pit though? They'll keep an eye on the
going around.
Soups will have the box. Oh, that's illegal. That was illegal. That was tight, but I was on board again.
Yeah,
that
so
was illegal.
I.
That was, we saw the what after we watched that, but it looked like you could see the line just on the inside of the tyre.
Soups has just gone into his box now.
Here comes Mayhem on
Madman again. Oh, that was close. So Mayhem does take 4th place on the road. Madman is probably really quite clenched up at the moment.
But remember, Soups now has a 8-second time penalty himself.
Oh, it's more yellow. Dave's gone. Dave's gone. We're down to... Oh, what lap did he?
Down to 6.
Was he on lap 47? I don't think he was he?
No, that was the on the way to.
Nah, lap 45. So no, he's not. So unfortunately, Dave won't be classified. And we're down to 6.
Mayhem right up behind Madman.
I don't. This cannot be comfortable for Madman. This really cannot be comfortable for him.
He's not dropped. If I was him, I'd just let him go.
Yeah, I would just let him go. Because doing this,
Oh my god!
Doing this, he's at risk of making an error, hitting the wall, which he nearly just did then. Trying to keep this. Although doing this now might mean he's helping Soups. Although Soups will be ahead of Mayhem anyway. With the result at the end, they won't know that at this point.
Wow, this is a run.
He's got to be careful, Madman.
Before the DRS line.
Yeah, I was going to say, Madman's got to be careful. He doesn't get forced over the pit lane entry line there. I don't think that's sensible, just letting him go. I think Mayhem will have enough of a gap now to stay in front of him. Risky games. Matey Boy is committed to staying out. Which is risky. It's so easy to lock up or just run deep. Or
yeah, exactly.
He will get classified. No matter what now, but I don't think he'll be happy with classified 6. If he's in a position of getting 3rd.
Who?
Matey Boy.
Why would he be 6? Oh, I see, sorry,
If he crashed. Oh, we got yellow sector 2. Madman! Madman's gone! Madman spun just before the castle.
There comes J19 now.
Now, what happened there?
Lack of concentration, maybe. Has he got damage? More to the point. No. So it's like an Australia all over again, but he's now got to worry because he's now not leading. Technically,
yes.
He's got to gain 2.5, at least 3.3 seconds. He's got to gain in the last 2 laps. Ooh. Now we'll see some pace if he's got any.
That's assuming he realises what he's done earlier on.
Yeah.
I'll get Madman's stream up so we'll find out what happened.
Did he try and let his teammate go? Well. Now I'm going to keep an eye, yeah, because this is the thing, see, but would you think the fact that Mayhem was nearby Madman was actually keeping him on his toes, then when Mayhem gone away, something is just snapped?
Maybe.
J19's got to be careful he doesn't get a time penalty. All he has to do is keep this gap here,
and he will win.
And he's won.
He won't. This is the thing. He'll have to wait for FIA to declare it.
Yes, this is true.
Wednesday.
Yes.
So this is one of these situations where, up until now, Madman will win the race, and he will remain that way until Wednesday. You'll bet your bottom dollar that they'll be looking through their videos to try and find anything.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
To give them any kind of extra advantage. Madman's got the gap for 2 seconds, but there's no reason to get 3 seconds in 2 laps, is there? Unless J19 makes an error.
Well, J19's about to run out of battery, which doesn't help. But Madman isn't exactly high on energy either.
No. And have you noticed the gap further down, 4th and 5th?
Well, I'm not looking at that because there should be, for Mayhem to beat Soups, it has to be 8 seconds.
Yeah, I know that, but they're on the road. Again, Soups might know that.
I'm saying that, admittedly, that's provisionally, of course, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Mayhem's got the 2
provisional.
time penalties. But so Mayhem has to at least beat Suits.
But Suits
by
has 1 time
3
penalty,
seconds.
doesn't he?
Yes, he does, yes.
So that'll get tight. If Suits get anywhere near him, I can see that being battled to the end.
Meanwhile, Matey Boy now is all on his own, has actually might get himself a podium here.
Oh, he should, as long as he can keep it out of the wall.
Oh, this is so close to the lead.
J19's nearly 3 seconds back. 2.7.
Yeah, but it needs to be 2.3. He needs to gain 2.3.
Yeah. J9. He doesn't want to do that. That's what he doesn't
No, he
need
does
to
not
do.
want to do that. No. 3 seconds. It has to gain 2 seconds in the last lap. Madman is putting everything in this now. He's putting in 5.
Also put the battery up. Not as much.
No,
He's put the battery up. Madman
fastest lap.
21 lap old Supers has done a 41.4. Final lap. Keep an eye on that gap. If Madman gets it over
1.8.
If Madman gets it over 5 seconds, he wins the race. If it's under 5 seconds, then
it gets tight.
It's provisionally Madman's,
Wednesday.
But after FIA, it could go towards J19.
J19's running low on fuel.
Fuel light
so is Madman, but Madman's in no energy mode.
He's saving it all for the straight, isn't he?
Yeah, but 2 seconds won't come on the straight though.
What I'm saying is, he obviously doesn't know about his potential 5-seconder. Because he probably hasn't realised what he's done. So,
sorry.
He's probably... That's alright.
Apologise.
He's deep! Oh! He won't know. He won't know. So he thinks he's done everything he needs to do. Madman is going to.
Well,
cross...
Madman will win, but as long as J19 gets through this bit, which he has done.
Keep an eye out for Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday, important date. Keep there.
Madman crosses the line in the lead, wins the race by 2.8.
2.8. Now we have to wait a minute and 20 to get Mayhem's only 12 behind, so that was getting a bit close to the end as well.
The next person to cross the line is actually White.
Yes.
White will come home in 6th. Supes hasn't given up on Mayhem.
But he is ahead of Mayhem on penalty front.
Yeah, Mayhem will be 5th regardless because penalties.
Just look like Supes looks a bit wobbly. Let's put it that way.
Now coming down towards. Taking it very carefully.
Can you not blame him?
No. So Matey Boy will cross the line 3rd, and that is guaranteed.
Yep, definitely guaranteed.
Mayhem will cross the line 4th, but will end up 5th when Supes crosses the line.
Yep.
There you go. So Supes is 4th, Mayhem 5th, and White is 6th. And those are your 6 classified runners. But what you're about to see on the podium may not be the end result.
No.
So you'll have to keep. We need to get the entire race directed just in case something's been picked up for the say Jake. Yeah, let's get this done now.
All I've got is a black screen. Thank you.
Race director incidents.
God, how many collisions we've got on the course?
Oh my god! Hang on. Let's go from the top. That's better.
Oh, it's not that many actually, if I'm honest.
No. So yeah, look, Blood and Sands cross the pit lane exit line. White has crossed the pit lane exit and Michael C. Obviously Michael C and Blood and Sands won't matter because they dunked.
Yeah.
White, in theory, White won't matter as well, as he's last of the runners anyway.
Uh-huh.
But the ones we've caught, in regards to the pit lane entrance, will need to be really looked at to confirm. But from what we've seen, it looks dead set, doesn't it? So the conditional result,
definitely provisional.
Provisional result is Madman, J19, and Matey Boy, your top three. But keep an eye out for the FIA on Wednesday, and then probably the results of that on Thursday. Because that may have an effect on the end results. And of course there may be other appeals as well that will come in that we maybe haven't seen as a result of some of the people retiring.
Yeah.
Or there may be other instances of people cutting the pit lane entrance that we have not seen. There could be a number of factors. So definitely keep an eye out for the appeal section over the next few days, and then keep an eye out Wednesday night or Thursday in terms of the FIA summary results being posted. As I said, that could have a slight change in the race results. But that was quite an enjoyable F2 race.
Yes, very much so.
That we've just witnessed. Next, obviously, F2 will next race in 2 weeks' time around Spain. Properly starting the European leg of the season now. The F1 League race here next week around Baku. Keep an eye out on the website in terms of who, or in information in terms of who will be commentating. Michael C probably be one of them. We'll wait and see who the other one will be. There'll be a few absentees next week. We know that for sure. So keep an eye on next week's race. And me and Stephen will see you in 2 weeks' time for the F2 League at Spain. Thank you and good night.